To hear it from U.S. President Donald Trump, Russia's war on Ukraine seems to be perplexing Russia.
Russia wants to do something. They want to stop the savage barbarianism. I mean, what's going on over there.
And on Russia's long-standing demand Ukraine hold fresh elections, he's good with that.
Wouldn't the people of Ukraine have to say, like, you know, it's been a long time since we've had an election? That's not a Russia thing. That's something coming from me and coming from many other countries also.
On top of that, from his home in Florida, Trump seemed to blame Russia's war on Ukraine on Ukraine.
You've been there for 3 years. You should have ended it 3 years. You should have never started it. You could have made a deal. I could have made a deal for Ukraine that would have given them almost all of the land, everything, almost all of the land, and no people would have been killed and no city would have been demolished.
A deal, Trump seemed to suggest, in which Ukraine would have given Russia the land it wanted before Russia simply took it. Meanwhile, in Saudi Arabia, a remarkable meeting. The U.S. and Russia together on how to end the war in Ukraine, but without Ukraine at the table.
The goal is, and we agreed on what the goal is to bring an end to this conflict in a way that's fair, enduring, sustainable, and acceptable to all parties involved.
The conversation, said Russia's foreign minister, was, I believe, very useful. We did not just listen, but we heard each other. The apparent turnaround in U.S.-Russia relations over Ukraine comes after years of massive sanctions on Russia under the Joe Biden administration. The two countries now agreeing to boost relations further and say more talks on Ukraine will follow. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called the U.S.-Russia talks a surprise, adding, no decision can be made on how to end the war without Ukraine. Alarming for Ukraine, but so too for many in the rest of Europe. European leaders now set for a meeting, including with Canada, on what this may mean for all of them going forward. Paul Hunter, CBC News, Washington.